The Duchess of Sussex was spotted in Santa Barbara, just a few miles from her Montecito mansion. Meghan Markle has been spotted for the first time since the publication of Omid Scobie's controversial book, Endgame. The 42-year-old Duchess of Sussex was pictured beaming in the Californian sun on Monday as she headed out in black leggings, a black long-sleeve top and a green baseball cap. Meghan sported a set of New Balance 327 sneakers priced at £79, $100, complemented by her preferred cruise sunglasses with a retail value of approximately £315, $400. All eyes have been on her and Prince Harry since Scobie's book accused two royal family members of racism in the Dutch translation of Endgame. It comes as Scobie has been accused of being behind a stunt to sell books during a television interview where he claimed never to have named the two race royals in his expose. This Morning host Craig Doyle quizzed the journalist about his royal family book Endgame, saying it seemed bizarre to the public that two members of the monarchy, accused of racism by commentators, had been identified in the Dutch version of his book. Copies of Mr. Scobie's book were pulled from the shelves in the Netherlands on publication day on Tuesday, when they were found to have named two members of the royal family alleged to have raised concerns about the skin color of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's son. Broadcaster Piers Morgan took the decision to name the pair on his Talk TV show on Wednesday night, saying the British public had a right to know as Dutch readers were aware of their identities. Later the website Mail Online claimed to have found the translator of the book's Dutch edition, with the individual telling the website, "The names of the royals were there in black and white. I did not add them. I just did what I was paid to do, and that was translate the book from English into Dutch." Endgame claims the names were discussed in letters exchanged between the Duchess of Sussex and the King, and media lawyer Mark Stevens called on the Sussexes to take legal action to staunch their distribution. Mr. Stevens, a partner with law firm Howard Kennedy, said, "If Harry and Meghan are really interested in privacy, as they profess, it is pretty surprising that they haven't sought an injunction to prevent this information being revealed further either by Omid Scobie or anyone else." Doyle asked his guest how the names appeared in the Dutch version of Endgame. "That just seems bizarre to everybody out there because you don't accidentally put in a name, and you can't put it down to mistranslation, can you? It does feel like a stunt to sell books, which I understand." Mr. Scobie said he wrote the English-language version of his book but does not speak the other languages it was translated into, so the only time you hear about the book is once it's come out in the public domain. "I'm as frustrated as everyone else," he claimed. "The reality, though, is that this is information that is not privy just to me. Journalists across Fleet Street have known those names for a long time. I have never submitted a book that had their names in it, so I can only talk about my version."